Hello, my fellow cryptics. I'm Francis, and not only am I part of the LGBTQAI+ community, but I also went to my local Pride festival called this Christopher Street Day for the first time this year. And I know I'm really late for a Pride special. I was procrastinating writing the script for this video, but I still wanted to do one, and in the end I decided I wanted to make a drawing of my sauna with my Pride flags. My sauna is an anthropomorphic raccoon cryptic thingy with a rotary forehead. And in the end I decided to include 3 of my Pride flags. Demi-boy, agosexual, and almond sexual. Don't say anything about the name of the last one. Don't make any jokes about it. It's not funny, for me at least. And most of the time I just say I'm gay anyway. But this describes my sexual preferences more accurately. Also, I'm actually kinda unsure if I'm actually almond sexual or almond romantic. I cannot really tell the difference between romantic and sexual attraction anyway, and most of the time I can't even differentiate between platonic and romantic feelings. I'm also transgender, specifically transmasc, but I didn't include the flag since I first of all didn't know where I put it since there wasn't much space left, but also because my sauna already has the top surgery scars to show that part of me, so I didn't feel the need to include the flag as well. Also, little fun fact, I do use new pronouns. My new pronouns personally are phone, phones, and phone self. These are all the things about my personal identity and sexuality. And now I also want to talk a bit about the drawing itself. Although I really liked the final drawing and I also enjoyed most of the process, I must say I really dislike drawing the flag my sauna is holding. I don't really know why. I just really struggled with the perspective, or I guess the movement of the flag, and I had troubles figuring out how to make it actually look like it was in that specific movement. But I know that's probably just a personal issue with my own skills, and I just have to practice more. But I hope that if I do find the time to do something like this again next Pride month, maybe it will be better, because I had time to practice more. Normally, I would also struggle with, for example, the pose of my character a lot in the past, but I have actually really practiced drawing poses in the last couple of weeks, and I think it really paid off because I know that I haven't struggled as much with the pose as I have in the past. So I'm proud that at least one thing worked out in the end. And for the background, I chose some sort of a galaxy. There's no specific reason for that, other than I just really like the aesthetic of this galaxy background or pattern, maybe, I don't know. And I also really like aliens and extraterrestrial stuff in general, so that also plays a part into it. that's all for this video. I hope you have an amazing rest of a day or night or afternoon or whatever time it is where you are right now. And I hope you remember that you are valid and you will be welcome here. Except if you're being problematic, then maybe not. But other than that, I love you and I hope you know that you're valid. And I hope you can find yourself. And I hope you can find yourself in a way that you're comfortable with. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Pride Month. And bye bye.